Folks, we are here for our end of year review so we can share the fun. 1 year on YouTube, right here on my take on Home and Garden. Thanks for coming, folks. We can't wait to share our year in review, and I'm going to start out with Angela telling us how we started doing this at all. So it's pretty funny.
So we started YouTube on December 17 of 2019, a year ago, and we decided to put up our home as a tour on YouTube and see what would happen. We just thought, well, let's just check it out. So after we had it up for about a week, we were pleasantly surprised at the amount of views that we had gotten. So we thought, hey, we might be able to do this. Let's try to give YouTube a try. So we uploaded our next video, wrapping up Christmas video, with our new camera that we had bought because we were using our old camera before, right? Our Sony Handycam.
We tried it with what we had, and we saw that it was not up to par.
Right.
Just felt so bad about putting the first one out like that. It's not that horrible, but you know, it could have been so much better, but we just wanted to try.
Yeah, we just wanted to try it out. So after getting all those views right away, we were excited, you know, so we put up that second video, and then all of a sudden we were hearing crickets. Nobody was watching our second video. We thought, what is going on? You know, our first video did really well.
With the decor, you know, the decor channels, you only have a couple of windows. It's like launching a rocket. I mean, you have to hit that right timing.
Or have a topic that a lot of people are searching for, or maybe a trend or something like that. But, you know, for us, we're traditional. We're, you know, we collect antiques. We're not like big trendy type people. So the home tour was a way for us to get our video seen. So, yeah, we continued on our journey, and we started doing, you know, different videos to see what, you know, people would like, or this or that, you know, and we weren't getting hardly any views. So then we found out about the Facebook groups. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Facebook groups for other YouTubers. So you can join those and make friends with other YouTubers. We learn things about YouTube, how the algorithm works.
It's really been a journey of like an inchworm.
Right, how to make your videos better. Because if you go back and you watch our first couple videos, you know, they're not horrible, but they're definitely not as good as our videos now, you know, because we learned how to edit. You know, we do a lot of editing in our videos. We have 2 cameras, right, that we had purchased this year.
Yep.
And a mic that we had purchased because we noticed the sound is way better with the mic.
A cordless mic.
Yes. So all of those things were important. And those are all things that we learned along the way this year. And we tried to implement all of those things by the fall. But it took us that whole year of just doing video after video after video to like keep getting better and better.
It was a crash course on everything, lighting, camera work. But we're great ones for knowing and believing, and you have to keep up. So let me read some of this. We have some favorite comments through the year from, you know, visitors and subscribers alike. And we have most asked questions. So we'll do the most asked question. Where do you store all this? So some of you have seen me answer these in the comments. The other big way to answer this is we did a video called Being My Take on Home and Garden. So if you watch that, it clarifies the way I manage everything and put it away and know where it is and you know, get it out again for the next time. So that's a big deal. If you're interested in that, just watch our Being My Take on Home and Garden. Another most asked question is, who does the cleaning? I've never been so amazed that there's so many people. I mean, it's cute.
You get it though, because we have a lot.
I'm
right?
glad
So
there's.
they're thinking there's a lot to dust and clean in this house. Who
Yeah.
does that all that? You know? Yeah.
It's amazing that there's that many folks concerned. They're so concerned now.
Well,
You remember when we were changing them to fall, and I mentioned this all has to come down. So that's what we're doing, and we're gonna get the junk and the berries out of this one. So like I mentioned, this is when I clean, when we move stuff. Yes, Charlotte, he cleans too. I can hear her saying something. You know,
Yeah.
how do you keep it? Well, you see it's clean, you know what I mean? Just because there's a lot, so you have to step up and take it. We all
try. Okay,
chip
we
in.
try to do our very best. You know, just like anyone. You know, sometimes your vent doesn't get cleaned right away, or something like that. Like just the other day, I saw a little cobweb up in the corner, and I had a fit. You know, like how did I miss that? But that happens to anybody.
We don't go there.
But every time we change out seasons, we clean.
That's the biggie. When you to do it now, there's different cleaning. You know, there's
the deep cleaning,
daily tidying up, there's weekly cleaning, and then there's deep cleaning. So when we move a lot and put it away and set up a different season, that's when we do a deep cleaning.
Right.
So
all this Christmas that goes away, we're going to do a deep cleaning.
That's what we do. We're not in a hurry. We enjoy Christmas as a season, like I always talk, and that goes at least through to just after New Year's. Now, I will start putting away what I call insignificant things that you don't want to get broke and that aren't going to take away from the general feel of the decor. So, because we don't want to be sad about it, that it's over. I used to really have a problem with that, and I had to fight that. And we'll talk about it at a different time, what I do about it. But, music helps, your family helps, but looking forward to that deep cleaning, really, if it's just mental, it's all a mental thing. It doesn't mean Christmas is over, it means the next thing is coming. So that's what you have to do for those of you that struggle like I do when it's over. Well, folks, welcome back to our channel. I'm going to show you our latest yard sale find, and we're going to do a makeover on it. Here it is. Cute 3-drawer dresser, $25. Well, we've got the second coat on now, and hopefully you can see the difference and the richness in the second. And we're going to wait for that to dry, catch up, and do our stenciling. This is a set of stencils under Martha Stewart brand. So I don't call it over, I just call it moving on and looking forward to the next part, the next season, and the next decor that I want to put together for all of you. So anyway, real quick, the next thing is, did you go to school for design? Well, the last school I can think of that had anything talking about design or how a floral is arranged would be maybe 11th grade art class. And that was only discussed because we were doing oil painting. So the answer to that is no. Never had any formal training, but I was always interested in it. And in the beginning, you might have seen some of the notes. I was always interested in trying to make my mom happy. she had to work. In a single parent home, we had to help each other. So I did some rearranging and painting and decorating to make her happy, to help her. And I got really better at it. So that's what I'd like to convey to you on that note. The next fun thing is our favorite comments, okay? Now, we really invite you to dig back into some of the, I know you don't care about fertilizing the yard in the winter, you know, I don't mean that, but there's some really cute videos that seem to be looked over and they just pass them over and we're not sure why. But it does tell you what people want to see, and we get that too. No problem. But here's some favorite comments of mine. These are from subscribers and viewers, right? You're the best person I know.
That's awesome.
Now either this poor thing is alone and really sheltered, but I'm not going to tease her because I think that's really the sweetest thing I've ever been told. I love that. And we really care about anybody that even remotely thinks like that. So bless your heart. Another one. I want to play with you. Now you have to read it right. I think, you know, like I must have been playing with the choo-choo train or putting something together, and I think that's where that comes from. But it was a riot. You spread joy and happiness. Well, that's what we want to do. Honestly, we do care about our content, and I think you find that it's full and rich, and it should be uplifting. So here's another one. I'm coming over to dinner in my fur stole.
Love that. That was with a formal or, you know, a tablescape.
Yeah, that was one of the big, you know, 12-seater table. We know who it is. I love that comment.
Yeah.
I said, okay, what time can you make it?
It's my favorite to read the comments. I love reading. Some people like have the best sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
And some people are just the sweetest people.
Yep.
And that's kind of what keeps you going. You know, when you're sitting here editing a video for 8 hours, you know, it's nice that you get some kind of feedback like, I enjoyed this and thank you for doing it. And then you realize, you know, there is a reason why we're doing this. There's a reason why we're, you know, giving somebody a different look at something, you know, something different than what you're seeing out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Though another one is, can I come over for coffee? Now, you know, this guy's in, where was he? Missouri?
I don't know.
We're in Florida, but now if you can get here by 9, you know, we want you to come for coffee. But we told him yes, and this one takes the cake, almost the crown. I want to live next to you so I can steal your decorations.
Best comment. That made my day when I read that comment.
I know she was
so great.
she was kidding, but it was hilarious.
Great.
All right. When can I come to dinner? So I had one from Mexico ask that, and I said, when can you get here? And he said in about 3 minutes. I said, okay. Wow, you know, that's great. If you can do it. Anyway, other comments, you know, I won't beat a dead horse, but you inspire me. Now, I left that last because that's just a huge compliment, and that's what we're shooting for as well. And I couldn't be done with this video or be done thanking people without thanking my Angela for making me look so good too, because there's a lot of work behind the scenes that doesn't always come to the surface and come into the light and get recognized, as we all know. So I look at her, and what she does is an absolutely 50-50 partner. And I love her for it. And we want to keep going and keep doing this for you.
Yeah, we do. There's a lot of work that goes into it, you know, from the filming of it. Jeff does all the filming, you know, the idea for the video. He does the video, you know, he's the designer. And then I'm just the behind the scenes. I edit the video, I put music to the video. You know, we overlay video clips so it makes it more interesting for you guys. We promote the videos. I work the Instagram, so if you're following us on there, you'll probably be talking to me. And we do all that back end stuff. So early on, Jeff decided to do an elegant, proper dinner table for a special occasion. That's the name of the video, and it is a beautiful table. And I went nuts when I first saw it because honestly, I had only seen a couple of his formal tables before that for the family get-togethers, you know, and he always did an excellent job. So I knew, you know, it would be amazing. But when I saw him put the antiques with it, I was blown away.
But what's comical to me is you'll think I'm full of it, really. I didn't know all these people were doing tablescapes. Alrighty, folks, now we thought we'd have time right here to do another fall table. One more for the books for 2020. Alright, folks, well, we're here for our collab, and it's a Tuscan table. Okay, folks, now, believe it or not, we're doing our Thanksgiving tables. What do you do when you have 17 people gonna be at your Thanksgiving dinner? We don't have a place setting for 17. Most people wouldn't. So we're gonna look at that, how to make it coordinated and go together when everybody's coming to dinner. But why I did one is because I love doing it for our holiday.
Right.
This also has been huge as a release to, you know, express yourself with your art, be creative, because I only did it for a small handful of people before.
Right.
You know, it never got noticed, or
nobody saw it.
Nobody could see it. Yeah. So that part has really been just wonderful. So I mentioned, how do you stay happy when Christmas is over and you have all the work of taking all this down?
Yeah.
We have a few things to look forward to.
Right.
We have the Extravaganza Antique Show, and we have the Scottish Highland Games coming up. Hopefully, as far as we know, they're still on. We love it. It's wonderful. Get out and get a fish and chips.
By the time we got into fall, we really have like our system down and how we're filming, and like we have like a regular system, so we're both in check, you know, like I know what to expect when he gives me the footage and vice versa. And that's when we really started seeing, even for ourselves, how much better our videos were getting. And then we were getting more subscribers, and then we had our fall home tour, which brought in, you know, a lot new subscribers, which was
like 600.
Yeah, which was crazy. You know, for us, we're like a little
we only
channel,
had 600.
Yeah.
So then we doubled with that home tour.
Yeah.
Again, that's the portal for decor channels to really shine and launch something where people can see you, so that YouTube will lift you up high enough to be seen, so that somebody would want to subscribe, you know.
So anyway, you know, we went through the whole Christmas season, and most of you that are with us right now have probably seen our Christmas videos or, you know, have been with us through that journey. But we decided to up it to 5 videos a week, which is insane. I had to take off Fridays off work for like 6 weeks, and Jeff took off Thursdays and Fridays from his work
That was tough.
for like 6 weeks so that we could get all those videos done. So it's not like, you know, it only takes 2 hours to do a video and put it up.
No.
It's a lot of extra work.
Some, you know, some of the YouTubers are just doing a vlog or an easy film. I think you can tell by now that's not what we're doing.
Right.
We're, like Angela mentioned, we're doing overlays and inserts and
we did do a couple of vlogs, and those are fun, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
but making it,
Yeah.
trying to make it interesting and make it special.
But like if you're showing a collection, it is better when you get up close, you know, so you can see the item versus like seeing it from a far distance. You're like, okay, well, I can't see that, you know, and that's kind of how we think, like, I want to see it. And then we found out more than half of you guys are watching it on your phone. So on your phone, you can't see a little tiny, you know, collectible piece or a little, you know, salt and pepper shaker.
I can't iterate enough that I know a lot of people are probably 50% watching on their phone, but if you get a chance to upgrade yourself in a channel like ours, if you can watch a decor channel on your TV at home when you get time, or set it up, or ask somebody to help you set it up, what a difference, guys. If you don't know the difference, you gotta see. It's incredible. So folks, we hope you loved our year in review, and we just want to say thank you. Keep watching, and please have a happy new year. See you in the next video. Did you want to say anything?
Good.
You're gonna stand there like a puppet?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh man.